let's run it up. Pop go when a whip with me, blank, close attention, he the runner up. New foreign with a yellow bitch with the top down, fuck the summer up. New laws flip 100 times in a couple months, I put 100 up. New lake, 1-4 zones, if I find a rest to get a quarter kick. Young nigga need 40 B's, I just put up on him in my Jordan 3s. Growing up, I ain't had much, cause my grandma couldn't afford a thing. Now she got nothing to worry about, all it all to my
We're now tapped in with another official episode of Untrappedthepodcast. This is the most anticipated interview. This is what y'all been waiting for. Y'all ready to get everything y'all asking for, man. We here with Beyah, the one and only Beyah, man. Let's give it up for him.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you having me, man.
Man, you already know what's going on, man. Oh, man, you know what's up, man. You already know it's all love, man.
Right.
So what's Beyah into these days, man? How you feeling today, man? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm actually feeling real good. The music thing been going good for me. Everything been coming natural. And it seemed like everything on that road, on that path, the music path, just been falling into place for me. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of things coming in, just meeting all the right people, doing all the right things.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. You hear me? Y'all may have heard the story of him a little bit through the vocals, through the lyrics and everything, real touching lyrics. But we're gonna get the running on the raw and uncut version, man. This is Untrapped and we here, man. This is going on, man. So give us a little insight on your childhood, man. They may have heard a little bit, but we need the uncut version, the untrapped version, man. Yeah.
Just, coming from these areas, I'm gonna get into it, but I'm gonna say this, like, same backstory, kid growing up in an area where it's, crime ridden or, dysfunction, you know what I'm saying? But I was just one of them kids, man, I was gonna do it my way.
Yeah.
At a young age I had my mind made up, you know what I'm saying? And wasn't nothing nobody could tell me. And I was in the streets, doing everything. Hustling and robbing, it was all going on around me at a young age, like 12, 13. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we was out there. You know what I mean? I jump a little bit. I lost people young. My first boy, he died when we was like 12. I say about it in the song. You know what I'm saying? And the person who went to his wake with me died 3 years later from a murder. You know what I mean? Got found in the trash can on the block that we grew up in. He was 15. And I was doing the juvenile life bit at that time. You know what I'm saying? When I heard about it. So it's just like, it was fast. It was fast for me. You know what I mean? And people wouldn't think that come from Dover, but this was a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like some inner city shit, but it's happening here.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So that's what was going on with me. Did the bids young. I had a kid young. So, it affected me even now because I'm doing a lot of my growing I should have been dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of, just the trial and errors of this support system, the guidance. Like I said, I don't blame nobody because I really did it my way. I was really out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
Really
let's touch back on. Let's jump back a little bit. You feel me? 15. For the people that may not know, that's he's speaking on Fruit, correct?
Yeah, Alpha Clark. Yeah.
You feel me? So we, as a younger generation, we hear his name thrown around a lot, but we never get to hear what was he like or the person he was or anything like that.
Yeah.
So can you break that down for us?
Man, he was a kid. He was a kid. And he was just like any other flat inner city kid. Like, he was one of the first friends I ever had in my life. And as we got older, I found out he was my cousin.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But we went to school together, elementary school. We used to walk in middle school together. And he was like, we played video games any regular childhood. But, middle school, you started wanting money. You know what I'm saying? And the older people we came up, the area we come from, New Street, Queen Street, Kirkwood, there always was people outside at one point in time. And we gravitated to the older people, like, you know what I'm saying? So he was raw at basketball. Let me stop there. Like, in school, everything, he was like a star.
Yeah.
But it's just money. You know what I'm saying? So he was one of them dudes who just ended up becoming like a natural born hustler. That's what he could do.
Yeah.
That's what he was into. You know what I'm saying? That's what eventually took him out fast. I mean, he was my close childhood friend. I wasn't the hustler.
Yeah.
I mean, I was the troublesome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was a good hearted one. He had a real good heart.
Yeah.
So that's what that was. And that's what that was about.
So boom, let's jump back forward. You're 15, you catch a juvenile life bid. So you feel me? You young, but your life moving fast. What separates you from everybody else your age that you got all this going on? Because I'm pretty sure people your age had a son. They was getting booked, but you was gone. Like you knew you was gone for a long time. So it was like, was getting home to your son when like you still young? So it's like, was getting home to your son one of the things that you was intriguing to get home to, or it was more a fact of like you was more conscious and like, damn, I'm missing time. Like I'm missing time. Like it's kind of over. Like where I'm gonna start at when I touch, or it was like you just taking it day by day.
I was taking it day by day, but it really was like to get home to my son.
Okay.
In a way, I'm gonna say at first it started off to get home to my son. And the reason I'm gonna say it started off getting home to my son is because along the way I had problems with like he got a young mom.
Yeah.
I felt like it was being too much a hassle for me holding on to the people I love while I was locked up. So I had to separate and kind of not care about nothing, just survive emotionally in the position I was in. So when I came home, it was still about like getting to know my son and stuff, but at the same time, I feel like I had to catch up on living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had to catch up on living. So I wasn't being a dad that I should have been at that time because I was still being a kid to an extent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could have definitely did better. But you know when you're a man, men have different support systems than women.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
And then when you're a man, nobody's trying to hear your side story.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You're a man, be a man, do what you gotta do. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I had to deal with not being able to be there and be a father at one point in time, and I come home to be a father. Then I also had to deal with the trauma of me going through that at such a young age, not knowing how to deal with it, but I'm coming home to what jail made me damn that I don't even understand until certain situations present themselves.
Yeah.
So it was like, I'm figuring all this out on my own. I don't even know what I became. You know what I'm saying? I gotta refeel. I gotta learn how to feel again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had to relearn so much stuff because I was just like numb. It's normal to me, but other people, you know, they tell me it was different or I'm off. They don't understand this is what got me through. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me, but it was like so it was more so taking it day by day. That's the best way to sum it up. Taking it day by day and just trying to learn as I go. Be what everybody else need me to be to a certain extent.
Yeah.
But I had to play parts. I gotta be a father. I had to go get a job. Never had a job in my life. You know what I'm saying? I gotta know how to conduct myself out here emotionally for other men, which I was good at, like not being too emotional with men in situations, act like a kid because I grew up around men. Emotionally, as far as dealing with females, I had to deal with their emotions. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know how to do none of that. I was so quick to like not deal with people or get wrapped up in situations, being tender. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, all that type of stuff. So it was like it was just a lot to learn, man. A lot of catching up. That's why I say it was like my rough draft.
Yeah, for sure. That's the way. That's the best way you can put it. You know, so you come home from doing your bid, and it's like, do you have any resentment towards people? Like, did you come home like, oh, you ain't hold me down, so I'm not fucking with you, or you ain't pick up no calls, so it's like, or you just came home just open minded, dealing with whoever brought good vibes.
I was open minded. And I had resentment. I have resentment because I'm a 360 thinker. And what I mean by that, I like to say I got a God level thinking.
Yeah.
I can understand the situation totally. And I can understand that it's not certain people's fault why they wasn't there. Everybody was kids.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm human. And I feel like if I let you escape that, then I'm doing myself an injustice.
Yeah.
Because just like you was a kid, I was a kid, and I took grown steps to take care of everything I had to take care of being a kid.
Yeah.
So at least somebody could have offered me to be there for me.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? And some people was not only not there for me, they went more towards trying to hurt me.
Yeah.
While I was already down. You know what I'm saying? Good dude. I was a good dude to everybody around me. So it was definitely resentment. I won't say not too much of like my friend. My friend was there. Like I had resentment. And because she was young, my son's mom. You know what I'm saying? My son's mom. Yeah, we had 15. You know what I'm saying? I left her out there. You know what I mean? So it was like, then when I went in, a lot of other things happened, but it was like, we was all young. So I was like, you know what I mean? That was like a resentment thing for me, but it was resentment, but it wasn't bad blood.
Yeah.
Because what is a person supposed to do on their own? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
like, it never was bad blood. It's just resentment. I mean, shit like that.
Then it's like being in a world where society created a character for you instead of knowing who you really is. So like, even with me and you, our relationship, like we got like a brother type relationship now, but it's still people to this day that be like, yo, how are you? Like, for example, my lawyer asking me, how are you around? How did that intertwine? You a college kid and you do this, you do that, but like the character that they pay for you is like ruthless. And I'm just like, bro, that's just Beyah. That's just Beyah to me. Like, you feel me? And it's just like, man, like this shit, like for real, like they got like naked eye at this man. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, they nobody never took the time to look.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna say that is 90% of the people that deal with me based off the character that was created.
got you.
You get what I'm saying? They talk to me, but they not even hearing me when I talk. They only just listening to that character.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? They're not understanding that. And I just come from growing up and creating that character. You know what I'm saying? Based off of what I seen I had to do to survive. Because like I said before, previously, other people might have heard it. My whole thing was leave me alone.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I seen that people leave you alone when they see you do something that they're afraid to do, or you're not scared of who they scared of.
Yeah.
Or you ready to take things where they're not ready to take it. You get what I mean? So that was my whole thing. So that's how that rep kind of got built, where people feel like, well, like you said, the lawyer said to you, because he was my lawyer at one point in time too.
Yeah.
Say, how can you get around him? How can you get to be around him? I'm a human being, a loving human being. I love the world. You get what I'm saying? But probably got the most love in me more than anybody.
Yeah.
People, that's not something they're gonna see based off of what they already heard, because they never gonna allow themselves to get to that level, that personal level with me. You get what I'm saying? They won't do it.
Cause it's like you check out the gram, you feel me? You had your daughter yourself, you helped your girl do it yourself, no hospital work, no nothing, you real spiritual, you got the CMOS and everything going. So it's like, man, when people see that, you feel me, all them scared ass people, they're like, wow, like they amazed by it. So now they want to tap in and see what you got going on. Oh, he rapping, bro. Like then you got like people like that's real genuinely happy for you because they know what it can be, they know where it can get. So it's like, man, like I'm really proud of that nigga. And like coming from where you come from, and like the character they like, once again back to the character, it's like it's crazy. Like I know it's probably like a crazy feeling. Like, bro, these people really genuinely happy for me. Like that shit, it's like.
I got people that call from prison now and say that when they hear people coming in there, they talking about how rap, they like, man, you bullshit. Like they don't. Nigga don't rap. He don't rap. He do some things, but he don't rap. But and I could rap for a long time.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that.
I could rap for a long time. Juvenile Choir, 2J, they had a Juvenile Choir up here in the hill where youth offenders used to go. I used to rap my ass off. We used to battle for commissary in there. But I never took it rap serious because I feel like it was for gay.
Yeah.
I feel like people gonna look at me like I'm not believing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it just, I had an issue with that because like I'm an introvert. I don't want to give people too much of me anyway. I don't want to play basketball because I don't be wanting people to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Trying to, I mean, like certain things I just try to keep myself away from. You get what I'm saying? But, they see the character, man, and like I said, it hinders me, but I try to reach out and be different. Like I try to mingle with people. And it feels funny to me even when I try to mingle with people, because it feel like it's being forced.
Yeah.
Because they looking at me like somebody they don't even want to be around. You get what I'm saying? And it kind of make me feel like I'm pressing it because I'm like, I'm trying to show them like, nah, this, I'm like that person.
Yeah.
I have no reason to be that person with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have no reason to be that. Like, they never heard, when they hear that person, they never heard of that person starting nothing.
Yeah.
They never heard of that person being aggressive or proactive, just reacting to things.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why I'm grateful for people like you, Firex TV, Fierce Promotion, Janae Salon, Slick, like, and a lot of other people, even as far as the music industry, though, I know Obh Beyah, Leak Malls.
Yeah, shout out to them.
The Cloth from Rochester Briggs. Like, and I just named a few people that kind of dealt with me and took to me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Understanding that about, you get what I'm saying? Because really, I want more love than anything.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, when I'm hungry and you buy me something and I'm hungry, because I probably won't add, but if you just know I ain't eating, like, man, let me buy this for him. Ain't no telling what I'm going to do for you.
Yeah.
For that little act. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm just grateful for them type of people that can see past a character or been in the shoes and have that character and go through the same thing and understand. Like, that's what I had to be. That's not who I am type of thing.
Yeah, because, like, you know, being around the city and shit, it's a scene off The Wire where they like, oh, Omar coming. Everybody running the house, jumping the cars and everything. It's like, that's how it is when you come around. So I be like, yeah, these niggas is bitches. I thought these was gangsters. This is what's going on. And they be like, yo, you a kid? I'm like, bro, this is Beyah. Like, that's my man. Like, why are you acting like that? Like, bro, they just be on some crazy shit. But, like, back into it, though, it got a little bit off track. Cause you got real passion in your music. Like, you got like heartfelt music, man.
Yeah.
It's like, so where'd you find that passion at? Cause you always, like you say, you always can rap, but it's just like, man, it's like it's just like some of the shit you just be saying, be like, whoa, like, hold on a minute, let me think. Like, it make me, you hopped out the shot. It made me feel like I was booked for Juvenile life and all that. Made me feel like I did the same shit.
I always had a gift for expressing myself.
Gotcha.
I always could tell a person how I feel.
Yeah.
All the way down to the core, why I feel like that. What can stop me from feeling like that? Like, I can express myself immaculately.
Yeah.
So when I'm doing my music, being alone a lot, I used to always read books, and it was like a lot of people don't know themselves.
Yeah.
I took a lot of time to talk to myself, learn myself, what I like, what I dislike, how I am, why I'm like that. So when I do my music, I can communicate that energy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I can take a situation I've been in or something I went through, and I can communicate it crystal clear with the raw emotion and everything in it. So that's where that comes from, just me being able to express myself. I can get it across beautiful. That's why my music like that. People call me, man, a lot of people call me crying. A lot of people. And if me doing music is funny because a lot of people I know call me crying like, yo, I never knew that about you. I knew your whole life.
Yeah. Word.
I never knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never knew you felt these ways, but it'd be the beat too.
Yeah, and it's like, it's just wild, like, even with on the music scene, because it's like when we first started kicking it, like, it was like pulling teeth to get you to come out the crib, or it was like, you want to come certain places. I'm like, bro, like, come on, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, but that just wasn't you, so it's like, yeah.
I come out in this area, but like I said, I was an introvert, and I'm still like that, but the character.
Yeah.
Go back to the character. I don't like to come around people because they get nervous.
Yeah.
And then they get nervous, and then I'm gonna get nervous because they nervous.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I don't like to wait to see what next is.
Yeah, what happens next?
Yeah, I like to create what next is.
Yeah.
To make sure I get home. So I just don't bring myself around. I don't come around like that. I do. I be around. People see me around, but I won't be around like that because I just feel like the character is all they see. You know what I'm saying? I can say whatever. They can see me in a suit. They can hear me going to church. People heard that. He's going to church. He's doing this. When I was, just going or doing whatever. Or he studied this or he do the Hebrew Israelite thing.
Yeah.
To them, that's bullshit.
You gotta tell us about that though, bro, because you really tapped in with the Hebrew Israelite shit, bro. We gotta how you stumble across that and become so locked into it.
My thing is heritage. Like
Okay.
I've been in every religion thing. Most every religion, or I study every religion. Science. I study science. And my whole thing was I always wanted to know who I was and where I come from. So I went through every book trying to find it. Every book. Not just trying to tell me how to live, but who I am, where I come from.
Yeah.
And the book that made the most sense to me on that for reading, I'm going away from it, far away from it, and coming back to it with the Bible.
Yeah.
Only because it got certain things in there that match up with the history of the people over here. But then it also, when you dig deeper, it take you to Africa.
Yeah.
Because some people will study African and they won't believe the Bible, but then the Bible will take you to Africa.
Yeah.
It say you from Africa. If you dig deeper, like it's a little bit upper Africa, but it's just a heritage thing. I like to be able to tell my kids who they are.
Yeah.
I don't like the education system. I don't like the programming that they put in the kids' heads, like who we are. They try to start ways, but it's subconsciously building inferior complexes in people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Until you learn certain things about yourself. So I just felt like it was power in that. So that's why I gravitated toward Hebrew Israelite thing. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
That's all that is. But the other religion, like I said, I grew up when I was 10. I took my Shahada when I was 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Me and Ben Bash, Powers TV.
Shout out to him.
We went to the E. I went to the E with them when I was like 11.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Virginia.
Word.
Down and everything.
Word.
Yeah, but it's like my attribute Jamil. But it's just the thing that I didn't choose to be a Muslim.
Yeah.
I just was living with my aunt for a summer and they like, boom, this was going on.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to tell you, I'm glad I got introduced to it that young because it was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To see the women garbed up, to see the community, like the tight knitness of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was for everybody. It wasn't what I grew up and went to jail and seen.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And see how other people carried and know this was clean. You get what I'm saying? Everybody loved each other.
It was
Everybody
genuine.
Yeah, so it was like, only reason I strayed away from that is because I wanted to wow.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I was older and came into it like that, it probably would have matched up like that. But I believe the way my mind go always true. I always want to know like deeper into something. You know what I'm saying? So I say Hebrew Israelite, but more than anything, I just say I'm more spiritual.
Yeah.
I'm more natural. Let me say that.
Natural,
like,
yeah.
The earth, connected everything. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
You know, your first. You know, I've been along on the ride for a little bit, so it's like I seen the progress as it's going. So it's just like, man, like your first 3 months, you had recognition from Fat Joe, Jada Kiss, West Side Gun, 1090J, like the list goes on.
Yeah.
So it's like, but it's like these people from other areas, and it's like this podcast, this episode right here is gonna be based on character. I'm gonna say that now because it all goes back to that character that was painted in your hometown. Like it's one of the things like before they overrate me, they gonna underestimate me. Like
Yeah, definitely.
it's like this was already written. It's written for you to go where you're going, but they try to make a second chapter, a detour. Like you were supposed to be written away in the cell. Like you're supposed to be forgotten already, out of sight, out of mind. But it's like your energy and your power is just too strong for that. Like it's not meant. That's not what's meant. So it's not gonna happen. And it's like you got a lot of people that it's not the fact that they're mad that it didn't happen, but they're terrified it didn't happen. Because now it's like you like a ball of fire, a phoenix building potential, building protons, building neutrons, and it's like just building. So it's like, and it's like all that negative energy that was that of that character is going into Beyah, and it's like it's just feeding and feeding and feeding and feeding. And it's like, now that character put you where you are today, would you ever regret being that character that you was?
No, I won't regret being that character because that character got me through.
Yeah,
That character got me through the times I ain't want to live. You know what I'm saying? Times in my life where I'm sleeping on benches outside because I don't got nowhere to go. And I got people in my family, no shots to y'all, because I did have some places to go. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I didn't want that help.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? They were swarming around for me, and I wanted to have it the hard way. And that character got me through because the character was by any means.
yeah. By any means necessary for sure.
You get what I'm saying? That character was by any means. But reason the shift changes like that, and I'm gonna say this, that this might be good for somebody else. When I was in that character so much and said I was written off so many times, I was always spiritual. Even my first bid I ever did, I prayed, I said, God, if you want me to do this bid, then it is what it is. I said, this from you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know if I deserve it or not, but if it's from you, I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? So I always had a relationship with all my bids. And it was just like this last one, me getting over saying, all right, he done got me out of so much stuff. And I always stress being like a real individual. And you always think people always say they ain't got nobody real in their corner, or they need somebody real. But they forgetting the realest person who done got them out of all these situations.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about the person that then you can't see this person, but somehow this person gets you along.
yeah,
So always just like, how can I give back to that person? You get what I'm saying? Or if this person fighting for me like this, when these people trying to destroy me out here in the streets and in the courtrooms, what he gonna do for me when I'm doing good if I can hold out and just be patient enough to put something in some positivity? This person gonna move mountains for me.
yeah,
So that's what make me like people see me and they like, damn, this nigga don't stop. You drop this many projects, or you doing this, or you doing that. I love music; it comes natural for me, but it's also like I know what's gonna happen for me.
yeah,
Since you know what I mean? Because I'm doing good. I'm actually doing something positive, and it's working in a whole bunch of ways. Because I got a young son, and he do music, and he fired, and he's seen me in every chapter of my life.
yeah,
I'm only 15 years older than my son. He's seen me in jail. He's seen me in the trenches. He's seen me when I was at war in the streets. He's seen me in every imaginable way. And now he see me going from working all the time and then investing in this and that not going. He see every time something hits me and I fall, I get back up with that same energy and I go. And it's
yeah,
like I bring him around, I involve him and stuff, and it's like, yo, he look at me like this man a warrior. He can do it.
yeah,
I done seen him do everything else. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's like that. I want to be a living testimony for people because around here I'm considered as the worst.
yeah,
If they can, and if I can do it because of what I believe in, and people looking at me, you know what I'm saying? They like they can do it.
yeah,
So my thing is to save a lot of lives. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's the thing. That's the thing I'm on now. Whether I'm speaking about it or not, even in my music, I'm talking crazy in that. You know, I come from that certain type of life, but my thing to the youth is, if you ever did it, get out of it, or you've been around it, use that to your advantage. Don't let it use you.
yeah,
Use your music. Use what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And fuel it. You know what I mean? And I don't want them to use my lyrics and doing nothing bad. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? But just understand I'm communicating my pain.
for sure.
So,
Like even to go back on the story where you like say for example, you saved my life without you even knowing, not physically, but like emotionally, bro. Like funny story, linking up with you, you like yo, I'm telling you, hanging around us, it's gonna come like not even on no. Let me clear it up. Just coming around on some music type shit, you know. Being around us, it can go left, you know, like just explaining, you know, how
yeah.
life goes. Week later, feds is outside around. The niggas is here and there, and it's like I didn't like I said in other previous episodes. I didn't get the easy route, bro. My first case was a racketeering charge.
Mm-hmm.
I was my shit. I was supposed to be gone, but it's like I didn't call no lawyer. I couldn't call mom. I was calling bro. Like, yo, this was they talking. This was going on, and he like, you know, he walked me through it.
Yeah, I know
Facts,
that law,
yeah.
bro. I
He
fight my
know
own
it,
case.
yeah,
I fight my own cases. I've never had a paid lawyer on a case. I never had money that they paid for a lawyer. Like when I say me, you had the same lawyer, he was court appointed to me. And he tell you I'm sharp as hell. He like, man, that boy know all his law. I sit in there. I don't watch TV when I'm locked up. I didn't. I read books. I play chess, and I read law. I read law like they books because they damn near like books when you read them cases.
yeah.
So it was like I was learning all that. So that's why I could give that knowledge to you and let you understand. Be easy. Go through this. It's gonna be like this. I'm gonna say this, but I mean, just tell you how to get through it.
That's why it's like one of them things. Like I don't like that character that he painted for you. That are never what I see you for. You feel me? Because I see the good in everybody, but it was like just that right there. Like, bro, that you ain't have to do that, bro. Like, you feel me? Like it was times where, bro, I couldn't even sleep until I talked to you. Let me know, bro, they can't come back again, or like shit like that. You feel me? So it's like that shit really like we forever locked in for that. You feel me? And it's like a lot of shit I learned from you. Like we may have helped each other better. You taught me to be more militant.
Mm-hmm.
But I taught you to come out the house more. Like, you feel me? Like, shit like that. Like,
The
yeah.
house, man, I be in there with my kids. Like I said, I get more creative when I'm by myself. I don't feel like the world have nothing to offer me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a club. I don't want to. I don't want to go to see the mountains and wherever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't do nothing for me. I already let all that stuff go when I was a kid and lived in my mind for 5 years straight, and then went on to do 5 more years. You get what I'm saying? So it was like world never really meant nothing to me. Just the people in it that I attached myself to.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I live when I see my son happy, my daughter's happy, or you call me, or somebody call me, and y'all hype about something. I can feel.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But even me doing the music, when I'm doing the music, it makes me happy because I'm communicating how I feel. I'm releasing it.
Yeah.
And how people react to it doesn't really even matter to me.
Yeah.
Don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like it's like a therapy for me. So the fact that people taking to it, I'm like, all right, I'm all right with that. But it wouldn't matter to me if it did. You know what I'm saying? Because it's for me.
And then you don't get a lot of credit on the drip shit, because you got a lot of charisma. And niggas your age and around could not fucking dress, but you got it. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? And it's alright though. You feel me? That's what's going on. But that definitely got to be put out there, bro. Because 33, you 33, niggas 33 around this bitch cannot fucking. But you got it, bro. You keeping that young nigga, you keeping your shit youthful, and you gotta love that about you for sure.
Fashion sense. Man.
Yeah, you gotta have that fashion sense, even though you feel me, everything is everything and everything is not. But it's like you keep the drip together, like you rocking the Adidas Fit now. Over here became just food some bullshit. You hear me? So it's like you gotta keep that shit alive. So back, we all talk a little bit. Let me get back to it. So how did the link up with OBH happen? Because that was a major move for me. That was very major.
Hell yeah, it started. Let me say, I was fooling with Johnny Mac. Shout out to 48 podcast. He was doing our thing. You get what I'm saying? And it was like I was getting spread around Philly like that. So I'm not sure if it was before or after that, but I always been a fan of OBH.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Always been listening to them since they first. I came home in 2010. I came Pinpoint Rate when they just came out, but I know when it was like OBH, I started listening to them, and they reminded me of D Block. I'm a D Block fan. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I think I had hit Big Boss up in his DM, and I had said something to him. I needed him to get on the track, man, and he showed love to me when we did the track.
Yeah.
So like ever since then, I had some type of love for him. Yeah. I'm talking about some small shit like that, cause I'm like, you get what I'm saying? People don't take to me. not around the area like that. You know what I mean? For their reasons, probably good reasons. But it was just like, all right, you ain't winning nothing. You ain't getting nothing from it. You feel me? Doing it for me. Like Riggs.
Yeah.
He was another person that did it from Rochester, from the cloth. And it was like that happened. And then it was like after that I hit him in the DM. I think we was talking about some music a couple months later. And I'm like, man, I should have been OVH anyway.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He like, shit. You feel me? Let's do it. And we did it. And I think it was the best fit for me. And like you said, character, based off character, I always feel like I like what they stood for. You know what I mean? And I just feel like I'm most comfortable there. You know what I mean? So I'm OVH however it go. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't looking. We gonna get the money together.
Yeah.
We gonna do whatever we gotta do together, but it ain't gonna be nothing is based off that. The relationship ain't based off money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's based off his character, my character, and me believing in him and him believing in me.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And the honor how we got them backgrounds. You know what I mean? Just some sturdy backgrounds. So it was like that's how that went, man. That's the OBH thing.
Yeah, man. Free ARF. Shout out to my boy King Erner. That's my man. That was the first time I ever went viral fucking with King Erner.
Circle of Honor podcast coming soon.
On the way. It's definitely on the way. Shout out to my boy King Erner, though. Live and .rat. A rat is a fucking rat. You hear me? Remember that. A rat is a fucking rat. Word. So the OBH link up happened. So it's like, now it's like, man, like, you really something now. Like, it's like, now this shit really matters. No more just rapping to get somebody. Because, nigga, you put like, what, 5 tapes out in 6 months?
Yeah, that's just
going in.
That's just what I be doing. I go. I got some tapes now ready to come out. I'm just doing music, but I'm trying to do it more strategically now. Because like I said before, it was just me.
Yeah.
Man, levels. I'm up in levels.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I guess I got to do things more constructive now. But I'm leaning on Lee to really explain that to me. Because like I said, I'm doing music because I love the music.
Yeah.
I'm still learning the other aspects of business. You know, and my main thing was building the fan base. Cause I know I got to build my foundation before I can build anything else on top of that.
Well, you definitely got the jails. The jails is
already
won. Them niggas love it.
They call me all the time. They call me and let me know. They like, man, everyone's calling me crying.
Yeah.
Yo, how my shit getting them through, you know what I mean? So it's like that. That's what I feel good too, because I couldn't take them home with me.
Yeah.
A lot of them. So it's like now I can give them me back. They feel like they can listen to me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of people through their beds. Got a lot of people home doing legal work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I left, shout out to Sheikh Ali from Wilmington. He from River. He been down since before I was born for a body. My last bid at Smyrna. Man, he hugged me. He cried when I left. He damn near made me cry. Because he was happy that I was leaving, but he was sad that I had to go. Because for the longest, I gave him some life. You know what I'm saying? He'd come in the cell mad. I'm like, what you paying for? Man, you know what I mean? I just bid with him. You know what I mean? He'd smile. He always tell me, he like, man, I love you, Aki. Even when I was I got a phrase from him. Even when shit going bad for me, I realized it ain't always bad. And he always say, man, we gonna put good on it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do now. I mean, 'cause some of the bad shit that be going on in your life, sometimes it's just it happens just to get you to the next point.
Yeah, just to prepare you for what's coming next.
It might be pushing you to the next point, like you're not doing it, but here you come.
Yeah.
So I gotta make the universe, like I gotta make this happen to get you there. Yeah. That's why I take everything
with a grain of salt.
And I live humble now, like you said. I don't live based on that character. The character is a part of me, but I really live humble now. Like I don't have what I used to have. Like as far as material things, I don't value it. I'm making my way, but I feel so good about life because I feel like it's the brightest future I ever had.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I might gotta take the humiliation. I might gotta take what I gotta take now to get to that, but I'm willing to do that because I took humiliation in jail.
Yeah.
I took humiliation of not being there for my kids. I took the humiliation of being in the paper all the time. Feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just like I took, I'm just betting on myself, man.
Yeah.
Taking a chance.
All tips in.
Mm-hmm.
So boom, you dropped the 5 projects, but GSW was a little different. You know, you had a French producer, Digger.
Shout out to Digger, man.
Shout out to him.
Digger the Digger, man. Don't on the brand. At Digger the Digger, yeah. A French producer.
And it's like GSW, like the whole vibe on that joint just sounds so crazy. It's like he from France putting shit out like this, like that shit is wild. And it's like that connection, the Beyah and Digger connection is crazy. Like if y'all know better, like the GSW series is gonna be something special. Like that's gonna be the one. Everybody got their little shit. Like Yo Gotti and them got CM10 and all that, but bro, you might want to get ready to tune into that GSW for sure.
That GSW came about. I met him. That's crazy. I met Digger because I had a beat that he had called Gold Season. I wanted to buy it. He heard my music. He like, man, do what you gonna do with it. I believe it. Off the rip. That's the same beat.
Never met before.
Never met.
Never met.
You know what I'm saying? He took a chance on me. And that's the same beat that me and Leak Moss went on. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I still deal with them. Basically, them two to this day. We locked in.
Yeah.
But it's like, we been rocking and he just been believing him. And France, he been in hip hop his whole life. Come from a kind of similar background. You know, half black friends, white, good dude, man. And he just do a lot of good. And every GSW, that's me and his project together. He do the artwork, man. Amazing dude. You know what I'm saying? Wonderful beats. He make the beats and I communicate the emotion on. Put my energy in motion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why they so felt like that. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Cause like a lot of songs, like you said, a lot of songs are real heartfelt. You feel me? So it's like that shit just make you think. Like I got my top 5 personal favorites. Friend in Me, that's always gonna be there.
Yeah, I cried.
It's All Hate. What else we got? Tales of Dover. I don't even know if I should be bringing that up.
You can bring Tales of Dover up.
I don't even know if I should be bringing it up. That's some unreleased shit that y'all not ready for.
You can bring Tales of Dover up.
That's some shit that I don't think y'all ready for.
That's me and Chook, man. Me and Chook, the producer. Check him out, 2 out of Rochester.
Shout out to him.
Dude. Real good dude, man. Same kind of with Digger. Just happened later. He been rocking with me because of Riggs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Another shout out to Riggs, man. And I ain't seen Riggs on the gram and I shot him a DM. You know, people got their personal lives going on, and sometimes I speak out of bounds. I mean, I even hit Leak one time before we was like, I spoke out of bounds. I be worried about niggas I care about, so I just be tapping in and make sure you good. I mean, you hear this on the podcast, man, hope everything's good. I mean, your situation, whatever the case may be. I just ain't seen you on the gram. I hate the gram. Like, I don't want to be on there neither. But I gotta be on there for certain things. This is a marketing thing. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get out of my comfortability about what I like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Learned that from Wallow. Watching him, you just gotta do it. Yeah, you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
You feel me? So you got 2 daughters, right?
Mm-hmm.
And growing up, how was your what's your outlook on, let me ask you this. You got 2 daughters, so what's your outlook on women? Like, how you deal with women, how you carry women, what's your outlook on it? Being a father of 2 daughters, I'm talking about you gotta break it down from this young boy to now, because you older, so you grew as a person.
When I was younger, I wasn't viewing it. I was a lover. I was a lover.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fighter. I wasn't nothing else. I was a lover. I'm talking about on the phone with girls, listening to slow music, we crying.
Type nigga is you.
Nah, listen.
Type nigga is you.
Listen. Man, my little sister tell you I used to want to be genuine. Like, I used to want to dance and shit like that. Like, I was really just like a lover boy, pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I just love women. I always loved female. I love women. I don't know if it got something to do with growing up around women.
Yeah.
But I grew up around a lot of women. Even when I was young. Like, we lived on Slaughter Street. It was girls. I had the boys I was going to school with, but I would with the girls in the house sometimes they double dutching when we go outside. I'm double dutching.
Yeah.
Hopscotch. I'm hopscotching. You know what I'm saying? But they
Yeah.
whipping niggas. They fight niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't girly girls. They beat niggas the hell up in school too. So it was just like I love women and I got a respect for women. My mom is one of the strongest people I ever knew in my life. She passed. Never heard her complain. She had diabetes and cancer. Never heard her complain. But the thing is,
And that's Beyah Soul. You can check that song
yeah,
out
Beyah
too.
Soul, I speak about my mama.
It's a beautiful song.
But I always had a respect for women. Growing up, seeing women, like when I was getting older, I changed from a lover boy to like skeptical just because the women in my family.
Yeah.
I started seeing the good dudes get fucked over.
Yeah.
And fuck boys get chased behind.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that. You get what I'm saying? I didn't understand that. So like I knew I didn't want to be them.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? I didn't want to be the good. I want to be good to somebody, but I'm not. You ain't gonna play with me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like I deal with women fine. You know what I'm saying? I was a big flirt, probably still is, like a little bit, like this. I play around, but I don't. I don't play with the women. I respect women, but women come with manipulation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because of how they grew up. Like I said,
They might got daddy issues.
Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of the women want a good man only so they can fuck them over.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And that don't make sense to me. How you gonna want a good man but you not a good girl? Like it don't make sense.
Yeah. So that but everybody wants somebody that they can have until they ready.
Yeah.
So it's like have you in the pocket until they ready to do right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But
that's
like,
facts. That's real.
Yeah, even men. I'm not shooting at women. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shooting at women. But men already get they slap. My thing is be a good person for a good person. And before you get with a person that's a good person, deal with your past trauma. Deal with whatever you got going on with you so you can be the epitome of what you are for that person. So you don't be the one to sabotage the good thing. You know what I'm saying? Likewise for the man. So it's just like I view women as good with their ways.
Yeah.
I just try not to talk about it like that because I love black women. I'm like a pro black person.
Yeah.
And I feel like with a lot of the music and a lot of the influencers now, it don't be about being to be for somebody. It's just about being right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck that I'm wrong, but I'm right on this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's tearing shit up. But that I have daughters, man, it's different. It's different. Cause I feel everything that they feel.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't want them to hurt, but I know they're gonna hurt. And I don't even want to hurt women. You know what I'm saying? But because of my character of the past, even when it comes to women,
yeah,
I still carry myself like I'm a player, like I'm a pimp type of dude. You know what I'm saying? And I got charisma, and I got ways about myself that make me seem untrustworthy. So to a person that can't handle that, a person that can't handle that magnetism within me, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a dude that a female would want to be with. You know what I'm saying? I'm a whole fort down. Like I got a track record of being that guy when a girl got me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's crazy. But for my daughters, man, it's just like they're gonna go what they're gonna go. And my whole thing with them is raising them to know who they are. Yeah. Raising them around me to know how to be for a man and communicating with them to show them this is how a man talks to you. Yeah. I grew up yelling in arguments with females and stuff like that. That's not the way you talk to a woman that automatically emotional. That's gonna be their way of talking to you. So it's just like I think with my daughters, man, it's just raising them to be where they're supposed to be. Letting them be themselves. But also instilling them some morals and principles of sturdiness as women. Yeah, that's the main part. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Let them know what matters. Let them know what character. Let them know what a man supposed to be and come with. But every man, it ain't a one size fits all. But they might look at me and see how I carry myself and base that off of how would we find a guy like that. Yeah. I come from the street. You don't want to go to the streets looking for me.
Yeah, nah, hell
You know
no.
what I'm saying? I went through hellfire and all that to
Yeah.
come to this person. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
look at my qualities, and you might find these qualities anywhere. Feel me?
yeah,
So it's just like that's my main thing with them. But how I view women now, I respect them, man. And I try to uplift them when they're around me, or if I come in contact with women. Uh, I rarely even cuss in my music. You don't even hear me. I don't really talk in my music about a female being a bitch or hoe or
yeah.
nothing
Like
like that.
I never been that type. I don't never call no girl no bitch. I never. You can ask any girl I ever dealt with or anything like that. I never called like I may have called them a bitch like 3 times in
I'm
the
guilty.
most.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it. Like probably said a little bit like that. But
Mm,
this in my music. I got the song Black Cinderella. I just try to I paint what I see them going on with, but
yeah,
I know what they trying to communicate for real. But I'm letting them know like you gonna be good.
yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm
Like,
saying? You gonna be good.
yeah,
So that's that. I view women in that light. I view women with a lot of honor and a lot of respect. But the person that I look to in my life was a woman. And
yeah,
my roots, they are soul that I talk about. So it's like but I see what's going on and I understand it. I understand women being rolled over for so long. They want to I mean like take that position where they can be like the masculine one, the
yeah,
dominant one. But I say
yeah,
go, and with all that, feeling like you've been denied that, but that's not your place.
yeah,
So that's why nothing ever gonna go right in certain situations because it's not meant for you to be that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just that thing. I view them like that. I view them like a part of me. You feel me? I view them like we all gotta learn. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
yeah. I had to get over that step. You know, it was more so as everybody not perfect, and I had to understand that. You know, but it's just like I got a good woman in my life for sure. Good women.
I do too. I got a good one. I got a good women like around me because we all
Yeah,
grew together. But I got a good woman, and the thing is, like I said, it's about learning, and I'm a hard person to deal with. Like I
yeah,
said, I did 10 years. I come from the streets. I come from detachment. I come from being cold. When I try to do other things, sometimes they don't even go right. But when I try
yeah,
to be something else, it's hard for me to be that way. Like I'm a lot to deal with. I'm silent most of the time. That just comes from being in solitude or
yeah,
thinking all the time and not telling somebody what I'm thinking because I've never really had nobody that can understand me as a person.
yeah,
You get what I'm saying? I'm not somebody you go out here and meet. I come from something that's like psychosis. You
yeah,
feel me? So
yeah,
it's like you can't even understand what I wake up with be on my mind all day. But
yeah,
just get through with me. Just get through. You know what I'm saying? Just get through with me and bear it. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Get through with me and bear it. It'll be worth it.
Because it's like now, like I look at it different. Like man, this shit unconditional. Like everything is gonna happen for a reason. If it's meant, it's meant. If it's not, it's not. But shit gonna get real unconditional. Like it's gonna be some times where it's like, hold on, I gotta fall back. This shit getting wild, but there's gonna be times like, all right, just sit back and try to understand before
Mm-hmm.
you jump the gun.
I learned something from DMX said, and this is how I treat everybody in my life. This is the age knowledge I got at this age. He was saying something one time like, you're not you're not in charge of how I feel about you.
Yeah,
What you do can make me feel a certain type of way, but 9 times out of 10, I grew to feel the way I feel about you. You get what I'm saying? So
sure.
I'm in control of how I feel about you. You can't do nothing to change how I feel about you. Because you got people that hurt you that you still love.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Or people that betrayed you or crossed you, or you might got a friend that did something, went against something that you don't stand for. You cut that person completely off, but you don't forget the love that you have for that person.
yeah,
Because if it was real, it don't go nowhere. People kill people they love. You get what I'm saying? But so it's like, don't take nothing personal because you might got a girl or the girl might got a dude. He might be cheating. He might really love you or she might really love you. But they just at a stage in their life right now, they not thinking, oh, this the Beyah, the herd. You get what I'm saying? Or whatever. I don't gotta be with you. Because
yeah,
I'm not, I'm standing on shit that's way different than that. We're not going for none of that.
yeah,
But I understand where you at in life. I love you, but I can't be with you. Gotta let you go do your thing. It's not personal to me. them person got their own growth process they gotta go through. It's like dudes. Girls be complaining, oh, he this and that. And certain dudes gotta get that dog out of.
Yeah.
That's for every man. So the girls be complaining, oh, my dude did this. If you ain't gonna stick with him through that, go to the next dude and go through it with him.
Yeah, that's all that shit gonna happen, bro.
You feel me? So what happens is the girl just gets older and decides, I'm gonna stick with this motherfucker and we gonna get through it. I know he gonna cheat because she done went through it 1,000 times already.
Yeah.
I know he gonna cheat. I know he gonna do this, but it's a way he do it. And if you outweigh the bad, I'm gonna stay, and eventually he'll stop because he might stop. Older dudes they stop. They start tripping.
Yeah.
So that's it with the females. Like it's different for the males, kinda, but it's the same thing. Like I said, you might got somebody because we had cheated 1,000 times and she cheat once and it's over.
Hard, bro.
Yeah, but it's like how strong is that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like because you can go through it with somebody else. You get what I mean? So you get a situation, you feel like it's good for the most part, understand it, stick with it. If you feel like it's worth sticking out, because you're gonna leave that person, something's gonna be good with the next person, but you're gonna have to go through them same things.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go through some of the similar things. You get what I'm saying? People weren't put on earth to live for you.
Yeah.
They got their own journey, they got their own process, they got their ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's meant to live for nobody, meant to live with them.
Yeah.
Experience life together. You know what I'm saying? It might hurt you in the process. Because I don't mean to hurt you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not thinking I'm going to do this to hurt you.
Yeah.
I just did it because I think it was going to please me at that time. That's where my mind was at. It's what I wanted to do. And I didn't care how nobody felt when I did it. It wasn't to hurt you, though.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Before we wrap this thing up, man, the people need to know what's next for Beyah for 2023, man.
Music, man. A lot of the things been happening. Excuse me. A lot of the things been happening organically. Like the OBH thing. Elite been pulling me out. I go to the radio station this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to John Tees at the late night grind show at UD. This is what we doing. And I go to the Met February 1st. You know what I mean? Elite Malls. They bring the game out courtesy of Elite Malls, but that's what's doing it for me. That's what's batting for me. That's what's pushing me through the way. So I always want to give the proper etiquette, you know what I mean? The proper respect and pay homage where homage is due. You know what I mean? So it's like, got some people that believe in me, man. So it's just like music, everything music. Yeah. Pyrex TV, doing videos, we giving them videos, we giving them everything they want. You know what I'm saying? So like, I got a couple industry relationships. People I talk to is good people. So it's just like, we're gonna see where it go. I'm gonna keep pushing. That's all I can say. For sure. And where can the people find you at? They can find me at Obh Beyah on Instagram. They can find me at Ghostface, but not a C, it's an X, then the E, then the 1 on Twitter. My Twitter is not jumping at all. Yeah, we gotta get that lit. I only had a Twitter for crypto when I was doing cryptocurrency real heavy. Yeah. So I mean that's it. Obh Beyah, OBHBEYAH on Instagram. That's where the live action is at. Got you. And y'all can find me at, my main is ballout.k. Untrapped the Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. But I need y'all to do me a favor. If you ever need any video work, Pyrex Vision TV. You gotta fuck with it. You coming down locker, stumbling across, starving, Akibachis, go fuck with my man Free. Fuck with Free. Route 8, Jumping Food, Aunt Mary's Kitchen. Come see Big Boy, he's gonna take care of you. Know what we doing? And never forget Smyrna Good Jones. Jazz Lit. Definitely seen them on the job. I said, I'm gonna check them out. Yeah. Check them out. You got that. But yeah, man, until next time, man, we out.